Hi everyone, my name's Emily. I suffer from vitiligo, and the reason why I wanted to start a YouTube channel and start making videos is because I recently started medication called Xeljanz, and um, it's through Tufts Medical Center in Boston. I live right outside Boston, and it's showing some great promise with repigmenting in vitiligo patients. So I'll start from the beginning. I've had vitiligo for about 10 years. Um, it started when I was in my early 20s and would be worse with stress. I have two little boys, and the vitiligo became much worse with both my pregnancies. Um, I've always tried, different treatments. I've tried topical steroids. I've tried steroid injections. Those were more helpful than the topical steroids. It was a little bit stronger and direct into the lesions. It was called interlesional Kenalog. So I did that. I've done light therapy, and Xeljanz is my first oral medication. So, one of the major reasons why I wanted to start these videos is because when I was initially doing research on my own about Xeljanz, I sort of did some Googling, of course, and there's not a lot out there. The research study that's being done at Tufts Medical Center is one of the first of its kind, and I know there's going to be another one in Worcester, Mass. So I feel like since I'm one of the first people that's going to be on this medication, I need to tell everybody about it that has vitiligo. And also, if you have a family member or friend or just want to learn more about it, it's nice for people to know about it instead of, just staring at somebody with random spots and not knowing what it is. So generally, my vitiligo is all over the place. It's all over my face. It's, head to toe pretty much. So I'll show you my arms. It's all right here. In the summertime, it's definitely more noticeable because I'll get a little bit of a tan. I try to use sunblock, but it doesn't always stop me from getting a tan. My chest is pretty noticeable. You can see that, right? I lost the most pigment in my second pregnancy. It was supposed to be sort of like an autoimmune calming time. And the doctor said, we don't really know what's going to happen when you get pregnant, but we'll see, and we'll go from there. So it was important to me after I lost all of this pigment to really try to tackle it and get my pigment back. I sort of was hitting an inflection point of should I depigment my arms because I really have so little pigment left on my hands and arms. And that's obviously a big step. It's something that I hadn't considered before, and I saw a dermatologist, and she said it's certainly possible. When you hit that 50% mark of pigment loss, it's a choice that you can make, and then you have an even skin tone, which is nice instead of all the spots. So I will, I guess, going forward, tell you about my experience, about side effects, and, hopefully repigment, and you guys can see that along with me. So right now I've been on Xeljanz for about a week. I looked up the side effects, and I think, they're kind of all over the place. It's actually generally a pretty mild, in terms of side effect medication. So I maybe a little bit more fatigue, but I can also, attribute that to having two little kids. So that's about it so far. And I put some links in my page to Tufts Medical Center so you can look up the research page for the vitiligo study, and then to vitiligo. I think it's vitiligo.org. All right, so I will check back in a couple of weeks and let you know how everything's going.